Welcome, it's denome. You guys are in for a treat for this week because I haven't made so many videos within one single week as I have during this week. And mostly because the markets have behaved exactly like I was expecting. Now we have a new trend line here and it might take a while to actually break it. What mean we may actually make another low here. But as for now, in the short term, when we are looking at the charts in the 4-hour view, you can see that we do have a bullish divergence on the chart here. So I do expect the momentum to actually go even higher, maybe 59k, maybe 60k, and could even go higher than that. But as of now, I'm not really expecting it to go much higher. But all in all, we are still in the bearish bear zone because we did make a lower low on the chart, which is signaling to us that this might be a start of a new downtrend. And because of the liquidity issues, I do believe that next 2 months will be quite bad for Bitcoin, or we might actually just consolidate here. So in the short term, let's go back to the 4-hour view. I will not show the long-term view ideas because I just showed them in previous video. So here, this was like what I was calling for in my previous video, that we go at least to touch this resistance line here, and that's basically we have halted right now. So let's see if the momentum will continue or not. Personally, I am trying to do some leverage trading with Bitcoin right now, so I did make a short position here. So let's see how that goes. Maybe I will get invalidated there, but I will make another short position if I get stopped out. That's basically my idea for now. But all in all, it looks like in the short term we are headed for a little bit higher, to be honest. That's what the charts are basically telling me right now. So let's see if we go there or not, or if the momentum will just continue. But when we go to the daily view, you can see that we have this new trend line here. So it might take a while before we actually hit below it, if we even go that far. But seems like as of now there have been quite a bit of buyers stepping in, not a lot yet. So when we go and take a look at the information we have on the Santiment, which is the tool that I use to look under the hood of Bitcoin, and you can register a free account here, and there's a pro version as well if you want to get that one, but there's a link in the description if you want to use this tool. But when we take a look at the total supply on exchanges, something interesting we can see here is that we saw the rising, the supply going into exchanges, and right at the bottom here you did see a small crash here, which means that some people have bought the dip and taken the Bitcoin out of the exchanges and just deposited it into their private wallets. So we are seeing some people are buying back this dip. But when we go and take a look at the other information, we see something interesting right here, which is the total market cap of stable coins. And when we take a look at this one, you can see in the last 2 days we have seen quite a bit of money printing with the stable coins. So you can see basically new people buying back Bitcoin, or spending stable coins to buy Bitcoin. That's basically the idea there. And when we take a look at the major wallets, you can see that the red line has increased back to 102 wallets. It bottomed here at 100 wallets. So we are seeing some major whales also accumulating Bitcoin during this time here. The other ones, you can see the pink line and the blue line have both gone down a little bit. So those people have had less conviction because they have sold Bitcoin during this dump, which I find quite fascinating. So it's only the big whale wallets that have bought so far, and this is not a lot of buying, to be honest. So that's why I'm expecting further downside, but there might be just some second wind for Bitcoin before we head for new lows. And something interesting here is when we take a look at the dormant circulation, which shows us the wallets that have held Bitcoin for more than a year. Whenever this spikes, it means that old wallets are moving Bitcoin. Usually it means that they are selling Bitcoin or buying Bitcoin. And obviously in this scenario, you can see that old wallets are selling Bitcoin, and the spike is higher than what we had during this time here. So some people are still panicking and buying the bottom here, even old wallets, which I find quite interesting. All in all, it doesn't seem that we have a lot of momentum to go to the downside. It seems like the momentum is quite weak, to be honest. So even though we are in the bear zone, in my opinion, I don't see the price going that low with these fundamentals here that we are currently witnessing. When we take a look at the ETFs, we do have a new print from Friday, so you can see that there was a new inflow into these different Bitcoin funds for $143 million. So quite a lot of buying into ETFs during this dump here, which is quite good in my opinion as well. So we are seeing some form of buying, we are seeing some form of selling. So now we saw a lot of liquidations here as well, which is basically causing the price to go up. But all in all, we still need more liquidity in the markets. That is the key problem why I just don't believe Bitcoin has enough momentum to push for completely new all-time highs until we see some government interventions in the markets. Another thing that I want to show you guys is the S&P 500. This is the stock market of the 500 largest companies in USA, the combined market cap of those, or the index of those different stocks. So what's interesting here is when we go and take a look at the let's see, which view is it? Is it the daily view? Someone pointed this out, but it's not really actually, it doesn't look that bad. I guess I should have prepared for this better, because what he showed me in Twitter was a bearish divergence, but I'm currently not seeing a bearish divergence. What I do see, unfortunately, right now when I do look at the RSI, is we have this trend line here. So this trend line is about to break to the downside. So we can expect some bearish momentum for the S&P 500 in the short term. What he was trying to show me in Twitter, I don't know, I cannot just replicate it right now. He was trying to show that we had a high here and then another lower high and then another lower high. So it was like a triple divergence, but I'm just not seeing it here on the chart right now, unless it was this 4-hour view here. It might have been this one, because that would coincide with the trend line breaking quite soon at some point here. So all in all, S&P 500, now that I look at this trend line here, it will break to the downside, and that will have some negative momentum. And usually when S&P 500 goes down, also Bitcoin goes down at the same time. So there's that as well, basically holding Bitcoin back. So all in all, we are still basically short-term bearish, but or medium-term bearish, but long-term bullish on Bitcoin. So that's basically my ideas for now for the markets, and that's basically it. I don't really want to comment too much on altcoins. Those are not basically driving the market right now. It's Bitcoin which is driving the market, and the rest of the altcoins just follow that. All in all, yeah, I don't want to ramble any further. That's basically it for the short update. Hope you like this one, and when we see something interesting going on in the markets, I will make another update. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.